where a trail of disturbing clues pointed to fears that something had gone terribly wrong with the US-based businessman Bashir Mohamed Mahmoud. Those fears were found after his body that had been retrieved from a river in Kirinyaga was positively identified at a hospital still in Kirinyaga. Pain and questions now plague the family of the late Bashir, who they describe as jovial and peaceful. Gina Kirori starts us off.
I don't want to speculate, but I hope my son-in-law is alive. The pain that we are feeling cannot be actually, it has devastated my family.
It had been a hope that the family of Bashir Mohamed Mahmoud had hung on to since he went missing on the 13th of May. But 3 days later, on the 16th of May, Bashir's body was retrieved from the raging waters of River Nyamindi in Kirinyaga. It was then ferried to the Kerogoya Level 5 hospital mortuary, where it had been lying until today, when the family made a positive identity.
We have verified that the body that is in Kerogoya actually belongs to a good friend, Mr. Bashir. It is unfortunate that we have found him dead. The saddest thing about it is the condition in which we have found his body at. It clearly underwent a lot of pain and torture.
The horrid discovery only deepens the questions as to why Bashir's body was found in Kirinyaga, tens of kilometers away from where he was last seen in this CCTV footage, handing out tips to guards and bouncers on the 13th of May at the Miale Lounge in Kileleshwa. Shortly after he drove off the joint, his car was obstructed by another, causing a traffic snarl-up on the road. Bashir's car, a Range Rover, was later found last Tuesday burnt to a crisp in Gong Forest. The remnants were also hauled off before police could process the scene. 35-year-old Bashir was a structural engineer and proprietor of Infinity Developers, headquartered in Nairobi. Who killed him and why? The tragedy hit his wife Swada Rashid hard. She had given birth to the couple's first child only days before he disappeared.
There is the theory that nobody in this country is safe. If this thing can happen to us, can happen to my son-in-law.
Questions are now springing up over yet another mysterious disappearance that has ended tragically. The story follows a similar pattern, apparent in the disappearance and murder of a group of men last seen in Kitengela last month. The family now hopes they can lay Bashir to rest as soon as possible.
Remember, Mr. Bashir is a Muslim, and according to Muslim rights, he should be buried as soon as you die. Being left above ground for this amount of time is actually torture as per our religious dictates. We should be able to have a postmortem done tomorrow. We, as the family, we wanted it done today. However, because of time constraints and the distance, this being a weekend, the doctors were unable to come together and set up a team.
Deputy Inspector General of Police, Nur Gabo, had on Friday told the National Assembly Security Committee that the DCI had launched investigations into the matter. This was in response to a petition by the family of the late Mr. Bashir Mohamed. The family says it will not rest until justice for Bashir is served. Gina Kirori, NTV.